actually sewed a garment this week. And a few other things that I don't have with me. And this is Friday Sews. Hello friends. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. This is Friday Sews. I'm Mary, and this is Love My Crafts. Friday Sews is a hashtag started by Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room, and we thank you, Jen. This is where we talk about what we might be sewing, what we haven't been sewing, what we might have brought into our sewing rooms, and a little about life. So I have some of my other makes back there that you've already seen, and I use that same fabric to make what I'm wearing today, which is the Laundry Day Tee from Love Notions, which seems to be the only thing I can get right except for this, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. I know exactly what I did wrong, but who cares? It's very warm in here, so I have to make this quick. I haven't put the air conditioner in, and the fan's not cutting it. So, what have I made? So I made this, just finished it last night. Sorry, I just was noticing that it's very long, but it doesn't seem very long when I'm standing in the mirror. So I decided to make this because I knew I had a lot of that fabric left, and I don't know if I'll wear that shirt. And it's the same thing. It's still, I think it's just the fabric. I'm getting over myself. Just measure before you make it. And I know what I did wrong here. This is puckering a little because this neckline should be round, and it's got a, oh, that's gonna annoy me. Excuse me. That's gonna annoy me. And it's a little bit pointy because I had extended this, but on my last one, it was a little bit high. So I said, oh, I'll just fold it over. Well, I'm pretty sure when I was cutting out, I still kept the straight shape, but apparently not. My little even narrow shoulder adjustment, and it fits right on my shoulders. It doesn't fall off. It crinkles in all kinds of weird places, but whatever. It is what it is. If I bought one at the store, the V would either be very, very low, or the neckline, or it would be really tight. So we know how that goes. So what else did I make that I'm not showing? Oh, I can show you this. I made, which I wonder, because it was in June and this has fruit on it, if this could be so fruity. I first started out, I'll show you what I started out with. Oh, you can see it. Okay, watch. I put a strip of soft Velcro, sticky back right there. Can't even see it because it's black. And then I made a pin cushion with some rough Velcro. And I used this piece of a scrap. I think it's K Facet. It's a little dragonfly. And this one I tried filling with the walnut shells and stuffing. And you have to put a piece of cardboard in there to stop the pins from scratching the machine. Or the other idea is, so you stick that to the machine. You stick your pins in there. And then when you need to go pin something, you could pop it on here, and then, I mean, it's new, so it doesn't want to go around. Put it on, and then say I took this off. I could bring it over on my wrist. This one's floppy. See, I shouldn't have made it like that. I'm gonna probably make another one because show you my other one. I just stuffed this really, really, really tight with stuffing and a piece of cardboard underneath. And it's more lightweight to go on the wrist. And then, so then say you pinning everything and then you go over to your sewing machine, you can pop it right on there. So this idea came from, I had pin cushions, and they were too small, so the pins are going right through them out the other side. And I have this wrist pin cushion that I originally made with Marie from Marie's Scrappy Creations tutorial. And it has the Velcro and it's sewn on. So I said, oh, I should have, and I'm not gonna take this apart because I love it. So I started making a pin cushion and put the Velcro. So then I came up with, okay, I'll do the same idea, but put that one extra strip of Velcro, and you can have as many as you want, because you know you need one over there, so you have it on your wrist, but then you need something over here, and then when that gets full, you can transfer it and put an empty one, that kind of thing. But this was like the prototype, and it's too squishy. It needs to be tighter and less heavy. So if I tweak that, maybe I'll do a sew along. Would you want to see that? And if you have a lot of sewing machines, just put a strip of Velcro on each one, and you can make a bunch of them. That's the thing about pin cushions. You always need a lot, but then you end up making too many or something. That won't happen with this. So I did that, and I was very proud of myself for making myself something useful. What else did I do? I made 2, and I think I took pictures of them, so I'll pop them up. Book sleeves for my daughter and her fiance. It was my daughter's birthday, but if I'm making one, I'm making 2, so they each got a present. And I also had made before that the bowl cozies. I think I showed those the last time. Did I show the book sleeves though? I don't think they were done, the book sleeves. I don't remember. Oh, I know what I've been working on all week. It's been 2 weeks, but it was the book cozy, book sleeves. I don't know what else. The pin cushion. This shirt, which it's driving me crazy. And I made my mother some envelope pillow covers. I will pop pictures. I think I only took one of each. She had a regular square pillows, 2 of those, and then a rectangular-ish pillow. And I should have taken a picture since it's been done. She had gotten a new couch cover and it's gray, so we picked out some fabric at Walmart. I'll show you the fabric. I gotta go to work. But we have this on the front. This is a nice cotton. I had to get more because I thought I made the first set too tight. So I only made 1 for each pillow. She didn't like that. She wanted them all covered. But I made 1 for each pillow. Made sure they weren't too tight. They were a little too tight. I made the flap a little too long. You know, you figure it out. It's a math thing, and I'm not that great at that. So I thought, but I definitely needed more of the back, because you know with the back you do 2 pieces. And the back is just like a dove gray, they call it. And so I got some more of that. And then because I was getting it in my Walmart order, I got myself some. My pattern piece just fell. Nice black with a thread on it. Good liner for a bag. So I think that was everything. Yeah, the pin cushion. I also have been updating my Stash Hub, and I bought the membership so that I could add pictures, and I think I've gotten almost all of my patterns, maybe half in there, especially the digital ones, because you can just go to the website and you can just pick it, use the link. So I've been using Stash Hub, and I have to update my fabrics, but like I put this in the project. I was using Trello, but it was getting confusing. And this does the same thing, because I had a pattern separate, but then when I would use a pattern as a project, I would copy it. So I would still have that listed in my patterns. And this does that for you. So I bought the whole year. We'll see how it goes. Try to be more organized with my planning and fabrics and stuff like that. And I do have a couple of bags that have little things in them, so I think I need to bring those dice back out and do the dice game. the fabric wheel of fate, because that gives me a direction. When I have no direction, I'm all over the place. Or if somebody asks me for something, I just make it. And then I might make myself something, then I make something else. But doing all those crafty projects really helped my sojo, and it just makes you feel good when you finish something and it looks good and it's useful, especially like this pin cushion. I just love it. And you know, I'm not getting rid of this machine, so it's okay that I stuck a piece of sticky Velcro on there. Somebody, if that ever maybe gets it, might appreciate it. So that's basically everything I've made. Have I bought anything besides that fabric? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, I do have something to show you. You can't tell I'm winging this today, and my alarm's gonna go off in 2 minutes. I'll do this quick. Remember I told you I won some fabric on Marie's Scrappy Creations from my Fabric Addiction on Etsy. So open the box to this pile of strips. Oh my gosh, look at it, look at it. I love bandana fabric. There's so many fabrics in here. Okay. And pretty fabric. Look at this. And these strips, they're not all like skinny strips. Some of them are folded, so they're really big. And I used some of them for my little cat quilts that I was making. I'm gonna make more. I'm trying to do this quick. Another pile. And try to give you an array. Look at that. I'm trying to hold the box. Why bother? Look at, see, that one's folded, I think. No, it's not. I'm mistaken. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love this one. I love it. Something about bandanas. Remind you that this is even Christmas. See, there's my alarm in my pocket. We'll stoops it. Okay, so 2 of those piles. Now that alone is enough. And then there's this beautiful pattern for, it looks like it says baby size or crib size, which can be also a lap blanket. Look at all the things that are inside, okay? All of the right cuts that you need. Look at that. And look at that. And the last one, I still have it in a bag because I did want to try it. But such pretty fabrics, and it looks pretty simple. There's no funky triangles or anything like that. So I really want to try it. So I think that's everything that was in there. That's amazing. I think her name's Kimberly, right? So I did get that in. That's my other thing. I have to go. So that's about it. That's my sewing, what came in. Most of it went out. So that was all gifting or doing for somebody, a job. And I don't know what I'm working on next. Gonna consult my stash hub and see, but I also want to work in some more cat quilts because now we also have a lot of scrappy fabric. I love making bags with it too. So maybe I'll make a nice little quilted bed or something for Kitty, because I don't even know if she came in here, but she don't want to stay anymore. She said, I don't need this room. So I guess that's it for now. For Friday Sews. What's going on in your sewing room? Do you have tinsel in your hair? Look at that. It's not real tinsel, it's just my hair. What's going on in your sewing room? What do you make with your scraps? Tell me something in the comments. You know I love comments. It brightens my day. And please subscribe if you haven't already. I have gotten a few more subscribers, so welcome and thank you for subscribing. And I think a lot of it is you might watch, but you're not subscribed, so just hit that button. Please. It helps me get out into the universe. Okay, until next time. Bye for now. I'll see you soon.